Welcome to 2026. I have never filmed this format for YouTube, but this year I'm determined to carry you guys along on every single project I'm doing. I think the funniest thing today is how I feel like I still have some strength in me, even if I traveled by road today. Today is the 5th of January, and I just got back from holidays with my parents, and it was the most amazing holiday that I could ask for, with my family and like my siblings. It was really a good time to like get to bond with each other, especially now being adults. There's always this feeling of excitement that comes with a new year. Like when you're in January, there's always this like feeling of like new things and like possibilities and things that could potentially happen. So I'm really thrilled by that. If you are new here and this is your first time coming across the channel, my name is Eniton, and I am a fashion designer, an artist, a content creator now, and also a filmmaker. I truly love art, and I just always find different means and different modes of expressions for myself. So welcome to my monthly vlogs. Hey, good morning. It's like 8 a.m. and today is January 7th, and I actually do have an interview this morning to attend. I just don't know if I've prepared enough for this interview. The role is supposed to be a social media manager role, and I do not know how. I haven't like worked in that exact same position, that exact same title before, so I really do not know what to expect. I just hope it goes well. You guys pray for me. I hope it goes well, and I'll let you guys know at the end of the day if I get the job. Please, I hope I get the job. I haven't filmed in, oh my god, I don't even have a microphone on. I just hope I can save this and the audio would still be good. Throughout last week I didn't really vlog anything, and I just realized that I'm in this place where I haven't really informed you guys or told you about what eventually happened with the interview I attended. The interview I attended was meant to be for a social media manager role, and right after I attended that interview, it didn't really go so well. So like I wasn't really feeling excited to like put on a camera and like really talk about it. I actually did feel down for a few days, and then right immediately after that interview date, I got called for another interview. So that's 2 interviews in that week, and so I had to immediately rush. And this one was unlike the first one. It's unlike the social media position role that I went for earlier. This one was exactly where I needed to be. It was exactly what aligned right with where my career trajectory and my educational background and my work experience and everything. So it was really exciting for me to even attend that interview, because I just felt like it was going to be a walk in the park, because those people were looking for something like I fit so perfectly into the person's specification for that role. So I was really excited for that one, and I didn't even expect it. So immediately after that, I just like got over the first interview I attended, and I prepared for the second one. They started asking me questions about what I had done before, like what experiences I could bring to their team, and I just started explaining, and things were just flowing, and I just kept talking and talking. I always have this premonition about things, like I don't know, but this kind of like feeling, I always have this premonition about things that like things that have happened right since I was a child, right since I was really young. So immediately I stepped into the interview room, I already sensed, because I was like, there were like 10 of us, right, that came in for the interview. I was like the 7th person to go into the interview room. The moment I entered into the interview hall, I just immediately sensed that they have picked who they wanted to pay. And I usually have this premonition of things, like I always know this kind of things, and most times I am not wrong, I'm right. And the moment I entered that room, I just had the premonition, oh my god, they've picked the person that they wanted. They've picked the person that they wanted. Not because I was feeling less of myself or because I felt like I was not good. Like I said, I was so qualified for that role. Like if there was, unlike the first interview that I went in, without knowing what the job entailed, this one, it was if there was anything written in the books for me, it was this job, because it was so right down my alley. The moment I stepped in, I already had that premonition that the job had been given, like they picked somebody else. And rightly when I went in, so like the kind of vibe I was getting from them, they felt like I was a good candidate. From the responses I was giving, they were like I was a perfect fit for them, but but maybe not as an executive assistant, or not as a personal assistant to the executive director. They would rather want me to work on their projects in their office, as opposed to working as an executive assistant. So I said, okay, that's also cool. I could do that. We could do like a 3-month trial period, a 6-month period. And if you like my work, if you like what I do, then you can make me a full-time staff. I mean, obviously you're still going to have to pay me the right salary and all of that. And they were like, okay, that's cool. And we're going to get back to you if that's okay. So I was already excited. I'd called my sister, I'd called my family. I was like, wow, I'd gotten this job. The man was so impressed, and like he was so impressed. Like when I went in, he was saying, the first thing he said was that don't give us ChatGPT answers, because the last person, so many of the people that have come here, they have been giving us ChatGPT answers and questions since, so I would know if you are giving ChatGPT. And I was like, oh God, which one is this one again? So I'd already called my friends to celebrate. They were already celebrating that I'd gotten the job. Lo and behold, I got home, and the minute I got home, I immediately opened my phone and my email, and I saw that they sent me a letter to work with them. However, the letter that they sent to me was just crazy. They sent me the letter for an internship, and the salary that was attached to that role of that internship position was like way below what I've ever collected and throughout my career. Like I mean, if someone is fresh off school, fresh off NYSC, without experience, or maybe they are doing their sideways program, or maybe they are transitioning careers, I understand, yes, an internship is okay regardless of the experience they have, but not someone who has had experience in that exact same space. It was just so wild for me. And I think this just really brings, this story is getting too long. I have so much respect for myself, and I have placed so much value on myself, and through how much, not just because I want to place value on myself for the sake of it, but because of how much I've learned, how much sacrifices I've made in the different places I had worked before. I just cannot take this internship. It's sort of an insult. So I rejected the job, and immediately I rejected the job, I got the offer for the social media manager role. It's crazy how things work. It's crazy to think that something that I was so qualified for, something that I was the perfect fit for, it did not want me. Good morning. But I have to just like take a shower and get to shooting content. Yesterday I wasn't able to post any video, and I was not very happy about that.
So I'm about to do that today.